Right. Welcome back, guys. Nervous Vet. Been a little inconsistent with videos lately. Been out of town. Last week I was out of town for like 4 or 5 days. And just kind of getting to the point now where we only got one game in evening, basically. So a little bit out of laziness, a little bit out of just simply not being around. And so we're getting inconsistent. So anybody who watches this on a regular basis, apologize, but don't think there's many of you. But without further ado, let's talk about some of the games that happened over the last few days. Get into some of the scores here. First thing we can just get into, since the fucking internet wants to take a shit on me. 2 days ago, we had a game 3 already, Carolina and the Philadelphia Flyers. Carolina was able to go ahead 3-0 in that series. I don't have the score in front of me. I did not watch the game, but I did go to a bar in downtown Tucson. Dude was decked out in Carolina Hurricanes gear. So if anybody ever ends up going to Club Congress, the Congress Hotel taproom bar, go talk to Noah, say he's seen him on YouTube. But yeah, let me get the exact score for you guys and we can fucking actually talk about it. Yeah, so Thursday, May 7th, Hurricanes were able to take care of business 4-1. Like I said, I did not watch it, but I met somebody who was pretty stoked about it. Turns out they won. Looks like Eller's got a goal, Stahl got a goal, Svechnikov got a goal, and Chatfield got a goal. So 4-1, and Carolina is up currently 3-0 in that series. They have not lost a game in the playoffs. They swept Ottawa 4-0. Philly and Pittsburgh had their series, and now they're up 3-0 on Philly. So Friday we had a couple games. It was fucking goddamn ugly, and we can talk about that. But let's talk about the late game. Golden Knights beat the absolute shit out of the Ducks, 6-2. That is now a 2-1 series in favor of the Golden Knights. If you watched the channel before, you know Vegas is not a team that I am crazy about, but it's hard to deny. Like, they're playing good hockey when it matters most. They haven't played a extremely talented team, in my opinion. They've played Utah, which is all right, Anaheim, which kind of got in by the skin of their teeth by being in the Pacific Division. Same thing with Vegas. Neither one of those teams would make the playoffs in the East. Everybody knows that. But they're handling business, man. I think they won the Utah series 4-2. They're up 2-1 in this one. I fully expect them to face probably Colorado in the conference finals. Probably get dusted, but who knows? And then the other game, of course, was the Sabres game. And I'm not just saying this because it's all doom and gloom, or because I'm a Sabres fan, or I'm not being a homer and I'm not trying to be pessimistic, but I watched a team yesterday that looked like they don't deserve to move on. And I'm talking about Buffalo, of course. Like, game 1, we looked great. The Boston series, we had our moments where we looked a little dismal, and we lost a game here and there. I mean, we won the series 4-2, but I mean, a couple of those games weren't really all that competitive. One of the losses was in overtime. One of them was just, I believe it was game 2. Didn't look great. This game looked way worse than that. Wasn't because we didn't have opportunities. I think the shots on goal were very similar. It's because we did not even play fundamentally sound hockey. Like, we couldn't even do the basic shit. Like, keep the puck on your fucking stick, man. Don't do silly turnovers. I mean, the first 2 goals were on silly turnovers. Later in the game, I mean, we clawed our way back a little bit. It was 3-1 in the third, and Tage Thompson pulls some move that I've never seen before. I fucking lost the puck. Just totally spun around, lost the puck, 2-on-1 the other way. That was the nail in the coffin, man. 4-1 in the third. Give me a fucking break. And then Lindy. Love Lindy, man. Great coach. Hope he wins Coach of the Year this year. But we're pulling the goalie with 4 minutes left and we're down by 3. And we've had the brakes beaten off us all game. Dude, it didn't take 5 fucking seconds for them to score the 5th goal. It's like we're running up the score on ourselves. Don't like it. But yeah, it wasn't good. There were moments that didn't look bad. Game 1 didn't look bad. Game 1 actually looked pretty goddamn good. So hopefully we can turn the page like Montreal clearly did as we head back there for Game 3 tomorrow evening. But yeah, that series is tied 1-1. watched a decent amount of hockey these playoffs. I've obviously watched every Sabres game, but I watched some other games as well. And this game was one of the ones where you could tell like it just got away from them. Hopefully they can use it as a motivation to not let that happen in game 3 and 4. But it just looked like a team that did not belong. Seriously, they just looked pathetic in so many ways. And Lyon gave up 4 goals. It wasn't on him, man. You're going to give him constant 2-on-1s? I mean, he stopped several breakaways. Penalty kill did pretty good. We had many opportunities where we could have fell down even further. Penalty kill did fine. Our special teams, especially on like the power play, was not looking good. I mean, I think we might have got a power play goal. I'm trying to remember if the goal that we got was actually power play or not. I guess I could look it up. But what was our downfall in the first few games of the Boston series? Face-offs, and we could not fucking score on the power play. We couldn't even get the puck in the zone in the power play. That's how horrible it was. But Zach Benson scored our goal. It wasn't a power play goal. He's been doing some amazing stuff. See if we can get some team stats here just to give you an idea. We out-hit them tremendously. We actually ended up making the face-offs a little closer than what it was in the first period. I mean, I think we were like maybe almost all the way through the first, and it was 11-2 Montreal. It ended up being 30-23. So not horrible. 0 for 5 on the fucking power play. I mean, we had 6 penalties. They had 7. Giveaways. We had 13 giveaways. They had 11, and that's how we scored our goals in game 1. Takeaways. Josh Doan is the master of that. Zach Benson, master of that. That whole line is great. But, yeah, man. It was ugly. 5-1 Montreal. We'll move on because there's other stuff to talk about. But, yeah. Buffalo, Montreal is tied 1-1 now. And if I had to give a prediction, I would say Montreal is probably going to take that series. I hate to say it, but it's looking like that's probably what's going to happen. And rightfully so, man. You can't play hockey like that in the postseason. So yeah, that was Friday, Thursday, and Friday's games. Today we got Hurricanes Flyers game 4. Flyers are facing elimination. Carolina's 1 win away from sweeping the first 2 rounds, which is wild. And then speaking of Wild, we have Avalanche and Wild game 3. Colorado's up 2-0 in that series. Both the first 2 games were in Colorado, of course. They're number 1 seed. Minnesota is a good team. They played good all year. They put a bunch of goals up on them in the game 1. Minnesota, this is their chance, man. You're down 2-0. It's not looking good, but got to claw back. If they can take both of them in Minnesota, we got a series, which is what they need to do. And it starts tonight. But we'll see. Avalanche look amazing. Their entire lineup, like, every time I watch an Avalanche game, I'm just like, oh, they got him. That's right. Oh, yeah, they picked him up at the trade deadline. Oh, shit, they got him last year. It's like, dude, their whole lineup is amazing. It really is. They're an amazing team. They haven't played since fucking Tuesday. And it's Saturday. They had 3 days off. It's crazy. So, yeah, they have quite the lineup. And so does Minnesota, but, like, to a lesser extent. I mean, Boldy's great. Foligno, they're both great. Kaprizov, amazing, Tarasenko is a little older, but he's cool. Zuccarello's great. I mean, their blue line's amazing, right? Faber and Hughes, of course. But, man, Colorado's, like, 4th line would be probably a first line on many shitty teams. It's just crazy. Kadri, Landeskog, Lehkonen, McKinnon, Natchez, just to name a few. Drury, defensemen, Burns, Makar, Devin Teos, Tays, I guess I should say. If it's who I'm thinking, that's amazing, They have a really good lineup. But anyway, that's what we got going on this evening. Flyers and Avalanche, and then tomorrow, of course, we got Sabres and Golden Knights again. So anyway, probably won't hear from me until actually I might do a video tomorrow just because we do have 2 games on and we have an elimination at stake. So probably make one of these tomorrow. As far as like the rest of the stuff on the channel, I want to get a little bit more into like the rants and the music side of things. Hockey season's coming to an end, so maybe we'll ride this off into the sunset and then come up with some other stuff to bitch and moan about. But